Hello, today I will be making Estamboli Polo. Ingredients: 2 cups basmati rice, 1 pound ground beef, half a pound green beans, which can be fresh or you can find French cut green beans in the frozen vegetables section of grocery stores. 1 chopped onion, 4 tablespoons tomato paste, oil, salt, pepper, turmeric, and if you like, curry powder. Rinse the rice gently several times until the water is clear. Then pour some room temperature water on the rice. Then add 2 tablespoons of salt to the rice. It is better to soak the rice the day or night before, or 3 to 4 hours before, or half an hour before. If you are using fresh green beans, chop the 2 ends of beans, moving your hand in the way shown in the video, so that you can take the strings on both sides of the beans, if there is any, and chop the beans 1 to 2 centimeters long. Add water into a large pot until it is half filled and let it boil. At the same time, fry the chopped onions with 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil until golden. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric and fry for 15 seconds. Pour the ground beef into the fried onions and fry a little. The water is boiling. Drain the rice, salt water, and pour the rice in the boiling water. Add 1 teaspoon turmeric. Turn down the heat a little and let the rice boil for 6 minutes. Back to the ground beef. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper or to your taste, and half a teaspoon of curry powder, again to your taste, and saute a little. Tomato paste into the ground beef and take your time for 30 seconds. Saute it because it makes a real difference in flavor. Add the beans into the ground beef and simmer for a few minutes. the rice into a strainer and pour some cold water on it to quench cooking it and prevent it from becoming a mush. Back to the ground beef. If the ground beef is too dry, add half a cup of water and stir and leave the lid on. Pour 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil into the bottom of the pot. Pour 1/3 of the rice into the bottom of the pot and pour half of the ground beef over the rice. Add half of the rest of the rice, add the rest of the ground beef, and add the rest of the rice. On the stove, wrap the lid in a clean tea towel or paper towel and simmer for at least 20 minutes. Remember, if you want the crust or tahdig in Farsi, you need to simmer for 1 to 1.5 hours. Using a wide spatula or kafgir in Farsi, mix the rice, ground beef, and green beans in the pot and serve it. As you can see, we were able to collect some crunchy tahdig from the bottom of the pot. Nusha John, enjoy!